Hi everyone, my name is Nick McCullough. I go by only Nicks or Nick the Great as well on stage. I'm a performing artist. I make music, write poetry. My aspirations right now is actually to create a film. I want to work together with my peers here that I've met. They're cool, awesome people, and I feel like all their stories are impactful too. We can make something happen. So thank you for listening, and thank you for coming out, of course, everybody for taking the time. It's raining, so shout out to you. Thank you. The first piece is like a story. It's a little snippet into my life, just where I was in time, and then the next piece will be a poem. So the first piece is called Blood and Water. So the first piece is called Blood and Water. So good evening, everyone. I want to talk to you about something that doesn't get discussed enough: the silence between siblings, especially brothers. Growing up, my brothers and I were close. We laughed, we played, we shared everything. But as we got older, something shifted. Family dynamics, grief, and expectations started drawing invisible lines between us. See, I lost my father at the age of 5, and my oldest brother lost his father too. But our middle brother, his dad was still alive, so just not around. That created an unspoken tension. The house started to feel divided, not by walls, but by pain. We never talked about, we became quiet around each other, not because we didn't care, but because we didn't know how to start or where to start, or how to say we cared at all. And then there was that moment that brought it all in focus for me. One day in church, it was a Friday service actually. We were all just there in the afternoon, right after school program. And we were all just after, like in front of the church, outside the church, all my friends, and it was a freestyle Friday. We're all rapping and just having fun. You know how kids get down and stuff. And then something broke out. I guess it was a bad diss in the church. We're all just going crazy. So we had to make a decision in that moment. It was a split decision. It was a split choice that he had to make, whether to be on my side or to be on our friend's side. In that moment, my brother chose our friends. And we had a physical altercation. Actually, I got slapped in the face by our friend. He walked away with my friend, and I had to go home. For me, it wasn't the fact that he chose to stand next to him. It was about what it represented. It was the choice that he didn't choose me. So that question for me lied, why don't we talk, and why are we strangers under the same roof? It made me realize something deeper. Sometimes blood isn't and doesn't feel like family. Sometimes we choose water over blood, not out of betrayal, but because we're still hurting. So I began to reflect, to pray, to search for meaning in it all. And these words came to me just as a poem, but a cry from my soul. So this poem is called Brother's Fight. So I hope you guys enjoy this part. We are brothers. What are we fighting for? Stolen land off blood and gore? We wrestle not with the flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Time's up. It's high noon. Pick a side. Choose wise, or what you're fighting for may cost your life, your very soul. They told me to go, but you won't. So what are we fighting for? Quakers flee at the sight of violence. Thou shalt not kill. Moment of silence. Now, draw out your weapons, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. Now I'm down on my knees praying. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Two brothers fight because we both can't see. What are we fighting for? Stolen land off blood and gore? Whom will take a stand when I can't no more? Because I'm getting sick of this back and forth.